Okay, welcome to Andromeda for the first game of our second series. I apologize for the fact that we only had one game in our last series, but, you know, players do what players do, and sometimes they leave. In the bottom right corner, he was just on the call with us. Playing blue, playing Zerg, it's Xiphias, your lord and savior, hero of Starbow.
And down in the bottom left-hand corner, playing as the Red Terran, it is Ardi. So this is like the same thing as the last match, except they're on the bottom half, not the top. And it's Zerg instead of Protoss.
Yeah, totally the same.
Yeah, totally same thing. They're both created by the Zelnaga, it's fine. It's the same race.
PvZ best? I like PvT best. That's my favorite matchup.
I'm not sure my favorite matchup is. I don't play enough to really have a favorite.
Yeah.
I guess I actually like PvP a little.
You know, I really like. I don't necessarily like playing it that much, but I do like watching PvP a lot. Like that's my favorite mirror matchup, I think. Although I don't know, ZVZ can be so insane.
I think I like watching PvT the most because you can have like these insane mech lines drawn, and it just turns into like this really weird resource management, money saving, but you have like 5k of every resource, and you're still trying to like save money and like get cost-effective engagements, and the game takes like an hour. I find that fun to watch. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, I mean, really, none of the mirror matchups are bad, I don't think. Really, none of the matchups are bad. I enjoy them all. Yay, Starbow.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't even play either of these races, I'd still find it fun to watch. Alright, so we do see Xiphias going for that hatch first. Now he's getting the pool, followed by the gas. Pretty normal. Relatively close rush distances here, so if Ardi wanted to get aggressive, he could, but he's actually just going to go ahead and get that command center right after barracks.
He's gonna get a few Marines to make sure he doesn't lose any amount of circlings ever, but the spawning pool isn't done yet, so he'll be okay.
Yeah. But generally, getting a high ground command center before getting any Marines, a little bit safer than getting a low ground one, but as we learned in the last week, you could totally do that and be completely safe, not have to worry about it. So.
And like we were saying last game, he could like make SCVs and then just lift off and get gas later, if he wants.
Yeah.
So it's not a terrible idea to build in base anyways. And the sub-body was going to go down, and Xiphias will be denied a scout, but he will probably see the command center, I'm imagining. Yeah, he saw it,
He did
so
see it.
He knows what's up.
And Ardi still has an SCV chilling in the main of Xiphias, so could get a nice scout off later if it's never found. And it might be a while before it is. Actually, oh wait, Xiphias got a nice little rally here.
There it is. SCV. The SCV is trying to go down. It's trying to escape, or alright, it's going to try to escape, but it might go down on the return home trip.
Yeah, he's not going to make it. He doesn't regenerate. He's doomed.
Terran needs better things.
Oh, the
wait,
juke!
what?
What's happening here? Xiphias forgets about the SCV. He's just going straight for the. Okay, there he is. He's dead.
So we have the layers almost done for Xiphias, and just one gas, but it's probably going to be Muta's. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, I would expect a second gas to come down here. Oh, there it is. Man, so good. So good. And we do see speed also coming for Xiphias now as well, so it is going to be speedling Muta. Oh, look at the perfect rectangle we have in the middle of the map for the scouting.
Ooh, look at that.
That is pretty slick. I love it.
So we got some bio coming out for Ardi. Stim is on the way. We have a few medics and marines and 2 more barracks back in the main base. So some sort of marine medic. Probably gonna see some sort of push in the near future. And the spire has been thrown down.
Yep. So as long as we see an engineering bay relatively soon for Ardi, he should be pretty safe against units. He is getting the proper units to deal with this, not going for any sort of quick tech up to factories or science houses or anything like that. So we'll have the appropriate units. You're actually going to see a little push out here from Ardi. Pretty nice. This could do pretty well, but Xiphias is getting a spine crawl at the front. So long as he can make a few lings, which he's doing right now, to protect against this, he should be okay.
Did Xiphias see the push? I don't think he did, because he doesn't have any overwords in that general vicinity.
He has a ling in the natural, but I don't think it saw it. So this is just, straight up map hacks here from Xiphias. If you believe SC Reddit, everybody hacks. So, just get used to it.
Yeah.
Okay, now here come the Marines coming in here. And, lings are double with the speed. Really nice.
Not quite.
They will get cleaned up.
There's only 5 Marines, and that's why Pro can handle that.
Yeah. And Ardi freezes his push. He's got 4 rallying Marines. Nope, here they come. They're coming back. But now the Mutalisks are coming out here. Now, does Ardi have an engineering bay? It's actually just now starting. But Xiphias might need to use these Mutas to defend here for a little while. Does still have that spine. Still has a decent amount of health, and he's got these links here.
Those lings are getting really nice surrounds and takes out a bunch more Marines again, buying himself more time with the spine crawler. He's actually getting a second one. I like that a lot.
Yep. And we do see the engineering bay is not done yet, so if Xiphias thinks he can be safe with the spines and maybe a few more lings, he might just go ahead and send those mutas, and he could get a lot of damage done. Actually, he's going to go ahead and fight with them. So that will be the end of this aggression. Does lose a Mutalisk, though. This third Mutalisk really...
Get another one.
Gotta
So
be a little more
close.
careful with those. These are a huge investment, very important to Xiphias' game plan here.
And we do have a missile turret just thrown down, but I don't think it'll be done in time.
Nope, and that was the one in the ones in the natural. The ones in the main are just now starting, and Xiphias' Mutas should arrive there in plenty of time. If he attacks. Okay, here he comes. Alright, see what kind of damage these Mutalisks can get done here.
Takes out both of the turrets. One of them was canceled, the other one wasn't, and the Marines come in and shove away the mutas.
These Marines actually, no medics with those. Xiphias gonna keep trying to pick away every little thing he can. Gets a fire bat. It's a nice investment he takes down. He might be able to get this turret too.
So, he might be able to take out the Marines, but there's a few more Marines, so he'll probably have to go back.
Losing a few Mutalisks more than he wants to, though. He's lost 3 Mutas at this point.
That's a lot, actually.
And this turret might actually burn down, and immediately does. Ooh, these Mutas are really low in health, though. There's 2 of them that are extremely low. But Xiphias is going to go ahead and get his in-base third, and add on a few more Mutas still. And he does have a nice supply lead and a worker lead right now.
Oh, he's also getting a 4th at the top.
Ooh.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
And he's getting a Hydro Stand, so he's starting to transition out of his Mutalisks. Probably can get a few workers, because workers are really good against Marines.
Those Mutas flew right over those. Oh, and now there's a bunch of turrets up here.
One went down. Did 2 go down? That was just one.
He's lost 7 Mutas now, so yeah, I think he's lost a few more, actually. Ooh, might be able to get his tech lab.
It's a nice pickup.
Now, yep, and right now Ardi is having to reproduce that tech lab and cannot make any medics or fire bats right now. It's just going to be pure Marines going out here. Xiphias is getting a lot done here. He's lost quite a few Mutas, though, too, so he's got to be careful. He can't afford to lose the entire flock. But now you do see he is getting that Lurker Den up and starting to move into Hydras. He's going to start transitioning over into Lurkers, which is a great unit against any sort of bio player here. We do see the factory is on its way. Not quite done yet here for Ardi. And Ardi building even more turrets. This play has really forced a lot of investment for Ardi just trying to defend against it. And oh wow, even more. These might be excessive up here at the top left for Ardi. Not sure that needs those turrets there. Those don't necessarily protect anything. Just abusing this wall on this cliff here, Xiphias. Little pot shots. Just being annoying, making sure that his Terran opponent feels scared, basically. And now there's a huge number of mutas there now.
And he might be able to start take down a few turrets, but like you said, there are a lot, so he might not be able to get too much done. Takes down 1 turret but loses a Mutalisk, and he loses the second one to the Marines.
Yeah, I don't want to fight those Marines at all. I mean, 12 Mutalisks, really nice. Really 2-shot turrets.
Oh, I liked it a lot. He just killed one of the debris piles, opening up some future counterplay with some overlord drops in the future. And meanwhile, back at home, we have some workers being made by Xiphias and a macro hatch, and just normal Zergy stuff.
Yep. All that good Zerg stuff. And being really nice defensive, the TRB style, you know, getting those defensive structures. And here come the... Oh no, Mutas, a lot of them getting picked off now. He has lost 4 of those 12 Mutas that he had earlier. So we do have a decent little Marine and Medic force here for Ardi, but Xiphias now does have the Lurkers, so should be completely prepared for this. Got Spine Crawlers and Lurkers together, should be very safe. Nothing to worry about.
Getting a bunch of links too, so maybe they can get it surrounded and basically act like a Zerg force field and destroy other Marines with the wings and Lurkers. But he does scan it, sees the workers, knows they're there, so he just goes back home. There's no reason for you to push into that.
Yep. At this point, Ardi probably just wants to go ahead and try to expand himself. Doesn't want to fall too far behind. He is starting to fall behind right now. We do see the starport with the tech lab are on the way. And the fusion core now coming up as well for Ardi, so he's going to be moving into that science vessel tech here relatively soon.
So I know this is a pretty recent patch, but with the fusion core, you can produce a lot of bio units from your factories without tech labs. You can, with the fusion core, you can also get fire bats, medics, and Reaper. Actually,
Yeah,
Reapers you need
Reapers.
both. But for fire
do
bats
you?
and medics,
Okay.
you don't need a tech lab anymore. So you can start cranking out whatever you need once you get that fusion
That's
core.
a pretty nice late game buff. I really like that actually. That's pretty cool.
Also, mercs apparently. Since
Mercs. Yeah, mercs. I'd like to see some more merc play against lurkers.
I guess it would be really good against workers. Just drag them in, make the spines shoot really efficiently, and Marines take them out.
Yep. Basically, tank a lot of damage there.
And it deals a decent amount too, because workers are medium, so they probably do like what 15 damage, or is
Yeah.
it 22 something?
Um.
Because they do 30 normally.
Wait, what? The mercs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would do something like that. Yeah, 22, 23. Not sure. I don't feel like doing math right now.
Yeah,
We already talked about this. Math dumb. All right. I love this this lurker here with the scourge. The natural
so
here.
cool. And we
Really
do have
obnoxious.
Radiate just finished. We have science vessels starting to come out, so the scourge will be pretty pivotal to take out the science vessels and make sure they don't do a whole lot.
Yep.
And free worker shots.
Hasn't quite killed anything yet. No, still hasn't killed anything. Okay, took down some medic energy. Okay.
Medics are pretty good.
All right, did get one marine and did take down a lot of health there, so gonna make the medics a little bit worse.
And we
But
do have the
Ardi's really
command
got to secure this base here.
Well, the command center's halfway done, so he'll be able to secure it in the relatively near future. Xiphias just has a light contain, but oh my god, he's getting a lot of bases.
Yep. Really gonna have a really nice income here. And able to defend, 2.5 bases at 2 chokes. Or what am I trying to say? four and 2 half bases from just 2 chokes is really, really nice for Xiphias there.
Bases are really, really good. Just get more bases. If you know what to do, just make a lot of bases.
I'm trying to spot here with this Scourge for these lurkers, but the turret does range of the Scourge there.
And nice irradiates going down. Gonna take out a few workers for free.
Yep, this is a pretty tough contain here, though. Ardi doesn't have any sort of siege tanks or anything like that. He's going to be going for the pure bio and science vessel, and that can be pretty tough against this large number of lurkers that we have in the field right now. You only get so many irradiates, so he's going to have to... How many science vessels does he have right now? He has 3. He'll have to keep producing a bunch of those. And he's got to be really careful with them because he can't afford to lose them. A lot of fire bats, though, could really help.
There's a lot of Zerglings, so firebats aren't a terrible idea. The Scourge does get taken out, and we have Ventral Sacks and Overward Speed on the way, so...
Ooh, we could get some really nice drops over here.
But this is a great contain Xiphias has. He's just gonna...
Look at all these
these in the front.
lurkers!
So many lurkers.
21 lurkers in the field for Xiphias. In addition to 8 mutas, not so much, and then 74 lings. 155 supply to 129. So Ardi is definitely still in this, but he has to break out and start doing a lot of damage soon because Xiphias' economy is just going to be ridiculous soon. With all these bases he's going to be able to mine from. If we do go ahead and check the income tab, Xiphias does have twice the mineral, really twice the general income.
And he also has 54
opponent.
drones.
Yeah, really, really strong economy. Let's go more lurkers going down here.
So, we have a Greater Spire on the way.
Yep.
I actually really like that decision. These mutas can become Guardians and start pecking away and forcing an engagement, or a disable engagement for the Terran player.
Yeah, and Guardians over Lurkers is really, really strong. The mutas aren't going to be as effective anymore. Ardi did throw up so many turrets and has all that Bioforce. So you might as well keep those mutas useful. Turn them into Guardians is a great way to do that. Especially with these cliffs here. This really nice dead space over here. To the north end of the Terran base. Can really abuse that if he wants to. Oh, we have an Eraser coming out.
His science vessels, and he's going to patrol over the Zerg units. That is such a cool play.
Really, if he could have, he should have planted them over this large group of lurkers, but just gets a couple of them there.
Then the Scourge
cool,
is gonna get taken out.
Yep. once again, all the science vessels staying alive here for Ardi. It's really critically important. And we see Xiphias taking some more bases, going to start expanding that top left now. Alright, and we do see Xiphias starting to load up some lurkers into some overlords. Is he loading any more? Okay, he's sending more overlords to start doing some drops.
And meanwhile, we have 8 guardians just about to complete on that top side, like you're mentioning. Oh, can these lurkers hit the mineral line if they burrow in on the cliff?
Oh yeah, yeah, they will be able to.
Oh, those poor SCVs, they don't stand a chance.
So this is really, really obnoxious here. Ardi doesn't have any irradiates right now either. He spent all of his irradiates. So completely shutting down mining at this base here. And Ardi's got to start figuring something out. In the meantime, the Guardians will start moving in here at the mineral only. And Xiphias looking in a really strong position. Taking down the turrets here. And Ardi is feeling a little bit trapped here. He does wind up cleaning the lurkers up outside of the natural.
Oh, that base might just go down. That it's going down really quick. And he does lift it off, so he's going to save it, but those Guardians are just wrecking havoc everywhere.
Yeah, 8 Guardians, it does a lot of damage here.
And
Marine's getting underneath it. Gotta be careful though, doesn't want to float out. Oh, okay, they did float out a little bit too far, and now they're going to get all cleaned up by these Marines. So a little bit sloppy there from Xiphias. Really didn't want to have them just kind of an attack move there.
Oh, that's a lot of reach, and the Zerg army's moving in after seeing the army get repositioned out, and Dark Swarms are going down.
Ooh, those Dark Swarms are really strong.
A lot of those units are skittle cover from the radiance, so he has to be careful. But those Marines need to be more careful.
Oh no, the lurker shots on the units on the ramp. So much damage. So the key thing here is the fact that Ardi is barely mining at this point. Really can't mine from this base. He's not mining from this base. Command Center's lifted off. He's got only 20 SCVs, and only about 8 of them are even working right now. Lurkers on the ramp!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, this might be game here. Xiphias, look at the reinforcement stream of Zerglings. It's just nothing but Lings. Pure Ling coming across the map now for Xiphias.
Oh, no.
And with this Dark Swarm. Does he have Consume yet, actually?
I believe he does.
Yes, he does.
He's zooming up the Zerglings. He's gonna... as many Dark Swarms as he wants.
Yeah. And there's the Dark Swarm on top of the units. Lings all over the place. A few more Bioforces coming in. Lurkers get on the Dark Swarm, though.
Hero Firebend, though. Got 18 kills before it died, but I don't think that's quite enough. It needs to get around like 40. It looks like he'll be able to hold, just barely, but he's so far behind right now.
Ever so slight of a hold. Yeah. And Xiphias has 7 bases, and Ardi is mining from 5 mineral patches. 103 to 58 supply.
Oh, he's gonna drop some wings into base. I like this a lot. And oh, he just misses the overlords. Oh, that's so sad. Although he smells something, something's up, but it's a little too late. Overlords are dropping the wings in the back, and they're just gonna move in and kill a lot of things because they have adrenal glands and 2 1-ups.
Yeah, that is really, really strong. These Lings are going to be doing ridiculous amounts of damage here.
And the army's forced to pull back, but that's going to allow an attack to come in the front. But there aren't any units there, but
nope,
not sure if it matters.
Xiphias going ahead and floating those 6,000 minerals. He doesn't have the larva, I don't think, to make enough units. Despite all of these hatcheries. That's a lot of hatcheries. He still doesn't have the larva for it. Where are the injects, Xiphias? God. Alright. Lings ransacking everything. Already at 16 SCVs. Still more Lings tearing down supply depots.
And in the natural mineral line, they're getting a few more SCV kills.
Ardi's still hanging on, though. Not ready to surrender yet. And we're going to have 2-2 going to be finishing up for the missile and the carapace attacks. So those lurkers will be doing even more damage.
He's got to call down so many SCVs really fast.
Yeah, he does have plenty of energy here because 2 of those orbitals were floating for such a long time. Actually, he's got full energy on all of his orbitals right
there's
now.
so many Scourge.
Oh, wow.
Science vessels go down, though.
Yeah, that overkill.
Survives.
A Scourge overkill coming into play there. Definitely a few too many. And there's the Irradiates. Going to clean up almost all of those lurkers. And what do we see from Xiphias? 56 more Lings, plus 3 melee, Kindness plating coming up. We're going to be moving into those Ultras here soon.
Oh, we do have a lot of idle drones. Oh, they just moved. They were at the natural, and they're gonna transfer up to a base with some fresh mineral patches.
Oh yeah, pretty much mined out of 2 of his bases. Here comes a little force here from Ardi. Not a very large force.
There's a
And
good
complete
surround.
surround.
Everything just dies.
That'll do that.
No, those are radiates, though, killing a lot of lings.
Yeah.
And putting them a lot into the skittle cover range.
There's the GG. Ardi GG. Xiphias takes game number 1.